Welcome to the CryptoNest. All right, so Ethereum. Well, it's been a while I didn't cover Ethereum. There are so many people out there covering, so I don't see maybe the necessity to cover it. But now I have a few friends ask for it, so here we go. Well, pretty much like Bitcoin, right? So we have possibly now 5-way up. Again, diagonals. You see, third wave. 3 waves and. Now this is debatable. There is space now for another B and C. This would be the A. We're working on a B now and pushing higher. So once again, the ideal target would be 2631. How did I get that number? I zoom out a little bit. And actually, seriously, I am unable to follow the colors. Seriously. Okay, so here we go. So this was the bottom. We have an A, B, C. I mean, we can go technical now and say W, X, Y, and that was the A wave. Y is because of how the structure was, but I don't want to cover that. I know we don't need to know about it. If you call it an ABC for A or WXY, still counts for A, bigger picture. We don't need to be an expert in technical analysis. Anyway, that's my philosophy, even though I do find that there is always a place to improve. And yeah, in this coming bear market, I will search, do some more research, study more deeply Elliot waves and Fibonacci, because I can see that it really changed drastically my trading, even though I'm been trading from since 2000 or even a little bit earlier. But for me anyway, for my strategy as a trader, it's a game changer for me anyway. So it does work phenomenally for me. All right, so enough with the small talk. So bigger wave A, potential B wave, and now this is a potential C wave. Within this C wave, 5-way up, right? We're looking forward. So wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and now I am missing this ABC. It is important anyway for me. It would be very important that Ethereum and Bitcoin don't go right away to the deal first target, which is the 1-to-1 ratio wave A, wave C. Why is that? If it does that, then this wave, it's just too big, and it will prevent us to go higher. So the scenario here, it's still the same. Let me go. It was really a long time. I didn't do anything, huh? And also the idea here is like, here was the top. Was it? Let me double check here. Yeah, so bigger wave 1, we had a correction. This was a wave 2. And now the problem that we're looking into is, were we wrong? And the first wave started here. And this was an A, B, and this was a C. So this could be a diagonal. Let me double check here. 3-way up also. So this is the dilemma now that anyway I'm having. How to count it. And let me check if I have a less messy chart. There is no such thing with me. I'm going to do one chart really for a long term. And so if we keep this scenario here, that this is diagonal wave 1, this is a wave 2, and at this point, not even sure. Maybe this was just the A, we're doing the B, and we're going to go lower. Now, worst case scenario, actually that's the worst case scenario, okay? So that this is the A. I know people are going to freak out. And this was, now we're working into the B wave. And you see, it's not that bad. Ethereum at $1,000, still a deal. And let me remove some level here, so at least going to be a little bit less messy, more manageable. Okay, so, and the other idea would be, this is the bottom of wave 2. And this is a messy A wave. Now we're working into the B wave. And then we're going to go up for the third wave. And because first wave is the diagonal, well, third wave has to be diagonal as well. So this is what I'm, this is another scenario that I'm looking forward to see if it gets through. Now you can see I already put some labels here. Oopsie, let me enlarge. Okay, so yeah, 5-way up. I would love if Ethereum now stop and make a correction. This would allow Bitcoin, Ethereum to go higher than a 1-to-1 ratio, and actually give a chance to go to the 1.618. That would be amazing. So now, let me do, it looks like we're kind of attempting to do a reversal here. Have we already reached the top for this fifth wave? If we had, let me start to do a fib retracement for this wave 2. I think the settings are still good, but let me see if it changed. No, perfect. Actually, yeah, I need to change that again. My fonts are all messed up. Okay, so if we're having a correction many times or often, the 0.236 and the 0.382 are kind of a level where a wave tends to go and visit often. So I'm going to put the A wave in the middle. Then we're going to have a B wave and a C wave. Let's see if that can work out. So once again, the key now for Ethereum and Bitcoin, sorry about that, we want the price to have a correction and react within this level. So I'm going to watch out for if we can give us a 3-wave would be amazing for an A wave. After that, we want a B wave in 3 waves. And then we want to have 5-wave down into this C wave. This is what I'm looking for now. Something not good that would hint us that this is the top and then that's it, my friends. It would be if we get 5-wave down. Well, if we get that, we need to be on alert, because yes, an A wave can be 5 waves, but it wouldn't look good, okay? Because this could be also a wave 1 to the downside, right? Because 5 waves, it's an alarm triggering that maybe we are reversing the trend, and then actually we're continuing the trend because the trend is down for a while, right? Because we are into a correction mode. So we are looking forward only 3 waves down. If we get 5 waves down, then, for sure we're going to have a 3-wave up. This is going to be the correction. And after that, what's going to follow is going to be key. If it's going to be 5-wave down, and we're going lower than this level here, then we're done, my friends. This was the top of our B wave, and we're going to make a bigger correction, making a new lower low of this cycle, of this year, or the last 6 months. Okay, so this is pretty much all I wanted to share with you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and just want to emphasize and be 100% crystal clear. Whatever I'm saying here is exactly the same for Bitcoin, right? 5-wave up. Can we go higher? Yes, we can. But once again, we don't want to go too high The 1-to-1 ratio, if I recall well, it's the 7869. I would even be satisfied like this and call this a fourth, and this is the ABC. That would be for me already amazing. It did reach my square, and now I'm looking for an ABC. So I'm taking partial profits, and then here is going to be decision point what we're going to do. Alright, so once again, hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and have a good day. Bye!